I am particularly worried by hearing this news. The news said Kounde withdrew from training due to lingering discomfort and is a serious doubt for tomorrow's match against Celta Vigo. Eric Garcia could replace him at fullback wearing a protective mask. It's a disturbing news because those that have gone on injury have not recovered. They have not returned. Now, Kounde has gone on injury. And we know that he's one of the most important players you can think of in Barcelona. Now that this guy is injured, I don't know the extent. Though I know it's not going to take too much time for him to recover. Right now, we don't need to miss any player. Every player we have now is as important as any other player in that squad. So looking at this now, according to here, he withdrew from the training due to lingering discomfort. Now, we understand that in that game against Real Madrid, he was in doubt a day before that match. But I knew that somehow he wanted to be in that match, so he had to play in that game. But saw that he wasn't at his best at that El Clasico. Now, Kounde have been managing himself all along. They've been trying to keep fit. They've been trying to, shake off the injury. But right now, that discomfort has lingered. And because of that lingering, he had to skip the training today. So we don't know how long Kounde is going to be sidelined. We don't know how long. But to be fair, I think this injury has becoming becoming a nightmare. It's becoming a nightmare because some of all these players, I think, it's as a result of too many fatigue. When we saw Barcelona last season, they play at a very high frequency. All the players play at a very high. I think that is the accumulation of what happened last season. That's what is affecting them this season, right? I believe that rotation can actually help going forward this season. If we can have another player who can debut at that right back, like Foot, I don't know, maybe he's on loan now. At least if that guy is still in Barcelona, he can actually play at that right back. But I discovered that this guy was actually loaned, right? He was actually loaned to a chair, right? So now we are only left with Eric Garcia. Imagine if Eric Garcia is injured in that game, what happens to Barcelona? So I think we are missing so many players, and again, this injury is something that will definitely come. As far as football is a game of contact, these things definitely will start coming. How the coach now tries to manage these players is what we are looking at, right? And there is no how the boy will tell me that they will not go to market January. There is no how. There is no how. We need to go to the market, go into the market and get some players that will help. But right now, the way we concede goals is very, very alarming. It's very, very alarming. Now Kounde is out. I wonder who is next. Well, I'm not too sure about this game anyway. I'm not too sure. But let's see what happens after the international break. Tell me what to think about this in the comment section. Let's go, guys.